Welcome to our webinar, a snapshot of NAP's 2018 forum. Don't miss it. And we're so excited about the 2018 forum, and we are very grateful for you taking time out of your schedule to join us this evening. We also want you to note that we are recording this session, and all of you are on mute, and that we will be posting the recording of this webinar on our MyNap member website, so you can go rewatch it, or if there are members that you know of that didn't have a chance to see it, you can help spread the word about that as well. I also wanted to share that we're in the process of also recording another live video that we'll be able to share on our public website soon and be using for social media. So there's more ways to share about the forum coming up. Ashley Peters is joining us from AMR, and she's our director and coach on the Zoom technology this evening. I wanted to point out that if you toggle up either at the bottom of your screen or the top of your screen, it varies, there's a little chat box that has a little like cloud with 3 dots in it. You can use it at any time to send questions throughout the webinar or any comments directly, and Ashley is going to be monitoring those for us, and at the end of the webinar we'll open it up for questions and answers. So please use the technology and use the chat box if you can. So I'm going to do, the next slide is our introductions, and you'll notice that we're all live. You can see all of us live, and then after we do our introductions, we're actually going to go into presentation mode. So I'm Michelle, and I'm excited to be here. I'm the president of NAP, and I'll turn it over to Jody.
Hi, I'm the president-elect. I served as the executive committee liaison to the NAP Forum Planning Committee, as well as co-chairing the keynote committee. I look forward to sharing with you the outcomes of a year of planning and why you do not want to miss NAP 2018 Forum in Atlanta, Georgia.
And I'm Janet Dubois. I'm the NAP Forum Planning Committee co-chair along with Irma Rubling. And I welcome you to our presentation and look forward to seeing you in Atlanta.
Great, thank you, both. So now, Ashley, if you want to put us in presentation mode, that would be fabulous. And we have just a series of key PowerPoints to update you on what's coming. And then we'll all come back at the end. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is provide an overview for you. We're going to begin by looking at the big picture overview of not only the 2018 forum, but also the intention that has been set for the 2019 forum as well. So we're very excited that this year's meeting and forum is in Atlanta, Georgia. And we have been listening to members about the desire to have our meeting and forum in the DC area to help with our advocacy efforts. But we also have been hearing that it would really be nice if NAP went to other areas of the country, because our members live all over the country and the healthcare is everywhere as well. So this year we are venturing further away than we ever have in Atlanta. And we are going to be at the JW Marriott in the prestigious Buckhead district of Atlanta. And the hotel is beautiful, the setting is top notch, and so again, we are looking forward to having everyone come to Atlanta for the 2018 forum. But we don't want you to forget that our overall plan is to take NAP back to DC in 2019. The 2018 and 2019 forums really shouldn't be viewed as 2 separate events. The theme of the 2018 NAP forum is laying the foundation for boldly advancing interprofessional care in America. So that means that while we're in Atlanta, we are actually going to be preparing for our visit to Washington, D.C., so we can really put our health policy and advocacy skills to work. So mark your calendar now for the 2019 forum. And I guarantee you that you'll not want to miss this NAP forum. In addition to the forum, we're also planning on visits to the Hill and for the Hill to come to us as well.
Well, again, welcome to the webinar, and I'm so excited to share with you some of the major highlights of this year's NAP forum. As the 2018 forum co-chair, Irma and I have worked closely with our committees and we're excited about this forum. NAP members are invited to join us on Thursday, April 12th from 1 to 5 p.m. And we're going to have a half-day health policy and advocacy workshop, and that's at no additional cost. If you want a voice in where NAP is headed, you don't want to miss this interactive session. It's focusing on advocacy skills that will help give you a direct opportunity to co-create the future policy direction for NAP. Our current themes are leveraging technology, collaborative teams, advocacy for quality healthcare, and relationship-focused care. We currently have 32 abstract poster presentations and plenty of viewing time throughout the forum. And also, we're doing something a little bit different this year, and we'd like each individual, when they go to register, they're going to fill out 2 areas of expertise. So one is going to be your healthcare related one, and the other one is one of an outside interest. And we're going to use these to network throughout the forum. And there's going to be lots of opportunities to network with colleagues from the many academies that make up NAP. And we're hoping that these activities will help prepare us for next year's Forum on the Hill in DC. And now I'm going to turn this over to Jody, who's going to tell us about our keynote speakers. Jody?
Hey, thank you so much, Janet. We are so thrilled to present this year's 4 dynamic speakers: Barbara Safried, Connie Delaney, Rebecca Freedom, and Jody Cattell, who together will address the 4 themes that Janet previously mentioned: advocacy for quality healthcare, leveraging technology, collaborative teams, and person-centered care. We have a very exciting lineup of keynote speakers you will not want to miss. Let me share a little bit about each of these speakers to pique your interest. On Friday morning, our first keynote speaker, her photos on the left, Barbara Safried, JD, is renowned for her expertise in health law and policy, and will be presenting on advocacy for quality healthcare. She currently is a visiting professor of health law at Lewis and Clark Law School in Portland, Oregon. Dr. Safried served as Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and lecturer in law at Yale Law School on topics including health law and policy and the regulation of healthcare providers. Her expansive knowledge and expertise has been sought after and shared with numerous public, private, state, and federal governmental entities and health professions organizations. We're in for a special treat as she kicks off this year's forum. On Friday afternoon, the dynamic duo of Dr. Connie White Delaney and Dr. Rebecca Freeman will address the topic of leveraging technology, including health informatics. Dr. Delaney is currently Professor and Dean, School of Nursing at the University of Minnesota, where she also serves as Knowledge Generation Lead for the National Center for Interprofessional Practice and Education, and Adjunct Professor in the Faculty of Medicine and Nursing at the University of Iceland. Very cold place. Previously, she was Associate Director of the Clinical Translational Science Institute, Biomedical Informatics, and Acting Director of the Institute for Health Informatics. The essence of Dr. Delaney's work is successful engagement and expanded networks, which advance co-discovery of solutions, transform health and education systems by expanding connections, collaborations, and integrative informatics within and beyond social structures. The third photo, Dr. Rebecca Freeman, is currently the interim Chief Nursing Information Officer for the University of Vermont Health Network and owner and principal consultant of R. Freeman and Associates. Previously, however, Dr. Freeman was the Chief Nursing Officer of the Office of the National Coordinator, or ONC, for Health IT and Government. Although Dr. Freeman's second career is nursing, her first career was in the field of information technology, where she specialized in networking and device management, analytics, and large-scale IT project management. As a result of her unique expertise in both information technology and healthcare, she has been able to work with all aspects of the implementation of enterprise, interdisciplinary electronic health record systems, and other types of health IT. Her ultimate goal is to enhance care and satisfaction for the clinician and optimize care outcomes satisfaction for patients through the use of health information technology. Our final keynote speaker, Dr. Jody Hoffer-Gittell, will kick off the forum on Saturday morning by sharing her expertise and unique perspectives on relationship-centered care. Dr. Gittell is a professor of management at Brandeis University's Heller School for Social Policy and Management and a visiting professor at the Harvard Graduate School of Education. She founded the Relational Coordination Research Collaborative, which brings scholars and practitioners together to help organizations build relational coordination for high performance. In addition, she co-founded a spin-off, Relational Coordination Analytics Incorporated, offering measurement and intervention support to organizations seeking to improve their performance, and serves as its chief scientific officer. Dr. Gittell will share her research in developing a theory of relational coordination, proposing that highly interdependent work is most effectively coordinated by frontline workers with each other, their customers, and their leaders through relationships of shared goals, shared knowledge, and mutual respect, supported by frequent, timely, accurate, and problem-solving communication. We have quite a cast for you, and we hope you are excited to hear from all four speakers. Let me turn it back over to Michelle, who's going to tell more about the special session for NAP's journal, the Journal for Interprofessional Education and Practice, otherwise known as JIEP.
Great, thank you, Jody. So as many of you know, we hope you know, JIEP is the official journal of NAP. And as a NAP member, you have complimentary access to the online journal. In this picture is Al Rendillo, who is the journal's co-editor, and Marianne Zimmerman. She's on the far right. She is our publisher from Elsevier. And there's also Satya Verma, our past president, and myself in this picture. And we began really strategizing on how to come together and make this journal exceptionally strong. And at the forum, Al will be joined by some of his editorial board members. And we're very excited that Marianne from Elsevier will also be joining us for a special session on JIEP to educate members on the journal and how you can be engaged. We also put on the slide, the journal does have a Twitter handle at IPE_journal. So if you're not following it on Twitter, we really encourage you to do that. We've had an exceptional strong year with the journal. We've had over 35 articles accepted for publication. And another major change we've made is that we are now allowing non-NAP members to be reviewers for that content expertise. And we have added 25 new reviewers for the journal. So next, we want to share with you all of our wonderful sponsors and supporters for this year's forum. To begin with, we're very excited that we applied for a President's Grant at the Josiah Macy Foundation, and we received a full $12,000 that we requested in this grant. So that's a real cause for celebration. And in addition, we want to share with you that Josiah Macy Foundation's president, Dr. George Thibault, will be with us Saturday at the forum. In addition, we have had a record-breaking year for sponsors. This is very exciting for the National Academies of Practice. There's a lot of interest in what we're doing to advance interprofessional care. We have EBSCO Health, who came in as a platinum sponsor. We had one gold sponsor, Samford University College of Health Sciences. 3 organizations stepped up as silver sponsors, Jefferson College of Nursing at Thomas Jefferson University, the National Center for Complex Health and Social Needs, and the Ohio State University College of Nursing and the Fold Institute also came in as silver sponsors. Then we had several that became sponsors by exhibiting, either as a profit organization or a nonprofit organization. So joining this year is the American Speech Language Hearing Association, or ASHA. Near Perfect's EHR Go, which is an EHR learning platform. The Interprofessional Institute for Polarity Thinking in Healthcare within the Bonnie Wazorek Center for Healthcare Transformation. The National Center for Interprofessional Practice and Education, the Midwest Interprofessional Practice Education and Research Center, otherwise known as MyPERC, and Missing Logic. So we've got some excellent sponsors this year, and we're very excited and appreciative of their support of NAP and just to meet with them while we're in Atlanta. The Professional Development Committee and Melanie Bowser, our Executive Director, have been working diligently to increase the availability of continuing education credits for the NAP Forum participants. We're also very excited to share with you some great successes here. For the 2018 Forum, psychology, physical therapy, speech-language pathology, audiology, and occupational therapy will be offering CEs through these entities that you see on your slide here. Additionally, we just received very exciting news that for the first time through the joint accreditation, we will be offering CE for nursing, medicine, and pharmacy. So we all know that one of the major highlights of the forum is the membership banquet and the induction ceremony. This is where we induct all new fellows as well as accept the new professional and associate members that will be joining NAP as well. So here's some pictures from previous induction ceremonies. It's a fun dress-up night. And we all totally transform ourselves from the day forum to the night ceremony. We have a wonderful reception and dinner together, followed by the induction. This year, we have 82 distinguished fellows and 4 professional members in the class of 2018. So we are looking forward to all of you being there to help us welcome them as they join the National Academies of Practice. And at the ceremony, we also recognize the prestigious winner of the Nicholas Cummings Award, and we have other awards as well. Always a fun night. So I personally want to thank you all. Thank everyone from the Forum Planning Committee, and I want to turn it over to Janet, who's going to also do some additional thank yous to everyone involved. Janet?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yes, I would like to extend a great thanks both to Irma and I to our committee members. There's a list there. Barbara Jones, Beth Ryder, Betty Borton, Carolyn Goulet, Candace Covington, Christine Conroy, David Woodruff, Deb Kiley, Deb Novato, Denise Ludwig, Elizabeth Boynton, Inga Corliss, Joanne Wisely, Jody Frost, Jeanette Owen, Joy Dahl, Judith Berg, Judith L. Page, Katrina Merrill, Kenneth Chance, Lucille Ferrara, Lydia Thurston, Mary B. Nyhausel, Mary Casper, Michelle Troseth, Patricia Pierce, Tracy Christofferson, Wendy Duncan, and Annette Iglarsh. But also a special thanks to our subcommittees. And those are the Call for Abstracts Committee, the Conference Evaluation Committee, the Keynote Speakers Committee, and the Networking Committee. All these people on these committees have worked very hard throughout the year to make this forum I think the best yet. Of course, I'm a little prejudiced, but I think it's just super how much work they've put in. And I think when you attend the conference, you'll see that the quality and the planning that went into it is really outstanding. So thanks to everybody involved on the planning committee as well as our subcommittees.
Thanks, Janet. If I just want to add, Joanne Wisely, who is a new fellow last year, has been working very collaboratively with the Public Policy Committee on the 4-hour workshop that Janet shared with you. So the amount of collaboration has just been amazing, and I agree with you, Janet. I think it's going to be the best forum to date. Yes. Well, we have to also, of course, talk about social media. We encourage everyone to use the NAP official hashtag for the forum this year, hashtag NAPForum 2018. In fact, if you're on the webinar tonight, we're going to challenge you and even let people know that you're learning about the forum and shoot out a tweet for us, and let people know that you're watching the snapshot webinar for the forum and you're looking forward to going to Atlanta. Equally important is to be a follower of NAP's official Twitter handle @NAPPractice. So if you're not following us, please do that. We are excited that for the first time, hashtag NAPForum 2018 is also registered on Simplr's as an official healthcare hashtag. This is an organization that follows all healthcare conferences that register. It's a free open platform for healthcare that connects providers and patients to relevant conversations in communities. So we'll be able to get some metrics on our hashtag reach from this, and more people will be able to see the activity happening in Atlanta as a result of following our hashtag. So we want to encourage everyone again to like different tweets that NAP members and our official NAP practice puts out there, but more important to retweet so that we really can reach a large audience with what we're learning together in Atlanta.
And Michelle, if I can just interrupt really quickly, yes. I just heard from my good friend Doreen Casarino, who's on this call, and she is tweeting, and she has 758 followers. So right off the bat, we're getting some really good tweeting going on here. Keep it up, Doreen, and all you other tweets out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. We need our positive deviance when it comes to social media. Thanks for sharing that, Janet.
You're welcome.
Also, we want everyone to be aware, and don't forget that April is National Interprofessional Healthcare Month. For those of you that may not be aware, this was a national proclamation that NAP enacted 2 years ago, working in collaboration with other national interprofessional groups. So we're really excited that the forum this year falls within the National Interprofessional Healthcare Month. We have created a hashtag for this that you see there on your screen. And again, we encourage people to use it. There's a couple of asks that we have around this actually. One is to really promote at your place of work or with other professional organizations that you might interact with that it is National Interprofessional Healthcare Month. So be thinking about how to share this with others, and then also to promote on social media using the hashtag IPHC month. And we also want you to think about maybe sharing stories about interprofessional practice or how you are working with other interprofessional colleagues during the month of April, so we really can get out there and share that this is a month that's been dedicated to really raise awareness around interprofessional care. So in closing, we look forward to seeing you there. We also wanted to use this opportunity to share with you that our management company that works with us has been upgrading different processes and tools. So we will be using a tool called Cvent for registration. I don't know if you have experience with this. I have. It's a great application. So we'll be using this new awesome system called Cvent for registration. So registrants will be able to walk up to the kiosks to check themselves in. You can print your badges, check their guests if applicable. It's going to speed up the registration process, and we'll also have our NAP staff members present to assist people if needed. And for a current drum roll of where we sit today, As of now, as of, I guess, early this morning, we have a total of 134 people registered for the forum, which exceeds where we were last year at this time. And our early bird registration goes through this Friday. So if you haven't registered yet, make sure that you get in for the early bird. And I'm also very excited to share that the Health Policy and Advocacy Workshop at this point in time has 49 participants signed up for it. So that's just outstanding. And we really look forward to seeing everyone in Atlanta. Janet or Jody, do you have any closing thoughts?
I'm so excited about this conference. You know, we know in the past couple of years, the members have really been interested in health policy aspect of what we're doing and what NAP's all about. So I think this, you know, I want to say we really listened to what you wanted, and we're moving in that direction. And, you know, this is the warm up for 2019 when we're in Washington, D.C. And I think we're just going to keep moving forward at a record pace, and we just hope we can get as many people attending and becoming involved in policy and advocating for interprofessional education and practice, because I think we all realize that's where we need to go in healthcare today. It's so important that we are all on board with this. So I'm just thrilled with the direction that we're taking with the forums.
And this is Jody. One of the things that all of the members like is the opportunity to network and be interactive. And our network committee has a really strong opportunity for networking and connecting on a number of different venues, those that are both related to what we do, but those are things of getting to know more about each of us as people, so we can value and learn more about how to interact. And ultimately, everybody who attends has an opportunity to shape our message going to Capitol Hill in 2019. And I think, if nothing else, that's one of the reasons people should come, is the opportunity to shape where we need to go and how to make a difference for our patients, our clients in the future. This is where we make the difference, beginning today and now. Back to you, Michelle.
Great, thank you. Thank you both. Yeah, I'll just close saying I'm just so grateful for, again, the work that the Forum Planning Committee and all the subcommittees have put in. And I have a strong sense we will maintain that momentum into 2019 and getting back to Washington. So we just want to thank you again for watching this evening and passing along the recording that's available. And we will see you all in Atlanta.
And keep tweeting.
Yeah, keep tweeting.